Okay, as I mentioned in the very first training video, one of the great things about WordPress is the fact it's been set up to have heavy emphasis on aesthetics, web design principles and web usability. And therefore, one of the very interesting things about WordPress is that it's now being used not just as a blogging tool, but actually as a web design tool. And to demonstrate this, we're going to look at something called pages. And there are two ways to get to the pages section, and as always you can go through the at a glance window and click on page there, or alternatively from the side menu you can click on the pages button there, which I'll do now. So this takes us through and shows us the current setup we have for pages on our blog. And there's one entry currently called About, which again was a default entry put in by WordPress. So I'm going to leave that as it is because it means we have one current page. But what I'd like to do is add a series of other pages, just as we would have on a website. So I'm going to go up to the top, and next to where it says Edit Pages, I'm going to click on Add New. Now I'm not going to add any content for the time being, I'm just going to give these pages a title. And if we think about a website, we'll think of some pages that are familiar on almost all sites. So one would be a contact page, and I'm going to publish that. In fact, I don't think that's allowing me to publish it without any content, so let's just put a quick bit of text in. And now I'll try again. Okay, that's published now, so it does need to have some content. Okay, I'm now going to add a new page, so just back to the navigation bar at the side and click Add New. Okay, if we were a business, we may have a services page. And I'm going to publish that. And I'm going to do the same again and add another page. And I'm going to call this one Portfolio. And we're just going to put in a little bit of text because it requires that we have some. And that's my last page I'm going to publish. And once that goes through, we're going to visit the site. Rather than just view that page, because that would just show us the portfolio page, I'm going to go back up to the top and click View Site. So that's clicked, and there we have it. So here's the home page of our blog again, and to the right now you can see that we have 4 different pages. So if we click on the About page, there's the default page that WordPress generated. I'll click on the Contact page, and there's the information we included, and so on and so forth. So you can now see how WordPress can be set up in a very similar fashion to the content of a website, with different pages, so that you can actually provide the readers or users of your blog or site, WordPress account, with different pages of information. And that's why WordPress is becoming such a useful tool, not in just the blogging world, but more recently the web design world.